That young woman who says she survived nearly a month lost in the wilderness. Now she's opening up in her first interview this morning, revealing how she kept herself alive. ABC Steve Osunsami sat down with her and her father in Alabama, and he joins us. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning to you, David. This is hard to believe, and there's so much to this that's not being said this morning. But the young woman who was sharing her story tells us that she made it through the woods for that long of a time with no real food and no clean water. 25-year-old Lisa Theris says she's lucky she's alive. She has scars like these all over from the thorns and the bug bites in the woods. And she says the poison ivy still stings.
It was all about finding a road or finding a person.
Theris and her father showed us the walking stick she found that helped her make it out of the forest last Saturday.
Yeah, it helped me out a lot.
She'd been missing for 25 days when a woman driving down a country road saw what she first thought was a dead animal and called police.
911 was emergency.
I'm just past the road, and there's a lady. She came up out of the woods, and she's naked. And said she's been in the woods for 3 weeks.
The radiology student and former waitress was naked and afraid.
I couldn't even hear any cars the whole time I was out there until the end.
Theris lived at home, and her family feared she was dead. She was last seen on July 18th, and based on this photo taken shortly before she disappeared, police think she may have lost 40 pounds. She tells us she survived eating berries, mushrooms, and drinking puddles of water.
If it rained, I'd have to squeeze the water out of my hair and drink it.
But how she ended up lost in the first place is curious, and neither she nor police are explaining this morning. Police do say she was with 2 men she had recently met when one of the men allegedly burglarized a cabin. How she got from their company to the woods, she would not say. And much of it, she says she doesn't remember.
Do you think that you were drugged?
It would make sense, but I'm not sure.
You don't know?
I don't know for sure.
What do you think?
I think I heard that maybe so.
She admits that around the time she went missing, she was supposed to appear in court on a misdemeanor disorderly conduct charge. That case was dropped last week Thursday when they presumed she had died. She walked out of the woods 2 days later. Police tell us plainly they believe she survived in the woods, but say there's a lot more to the story that's both sad and heartwarming. One other thing we should share is that she has very poor vision. She told us that she is legally blind. Also, she had no cell phone, and even if she did, the cell signals are poor. David?
No, that's just extraordinary. All right, Steve, thanks so much. And there's going to be more to come on that story.
Yeah, but we're just glad that she's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.